with that dubstep Pokemon. Blake, how you doing? Fruit, how are you doing? I wake up looking like I just came out of the Italian grocery store, and it's a glorious thing. I sleep with a gold chain on. I talk with my hands in my sleep. Ooh, dude, chat, last night I had the weirdest stream. Is it BYO Bananas? Only if you want that donkey dong. I had the weirdest dream. I had a dream some lady told me that she got bit by a black widow underneath her bed sheets, and then I woke up and wouldn't sleep underneath my bed sheets. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched the most recent video I put on YouTube. I put a lot of work and passion into that, and I've never done anything quite like that. And I was surprised that I could do it, to be honest. I know some of you commented on it, some of you liked it. I hope it is successful because I want to do more stories like that. Because that's kind of my specialty, right? I studied history, I've worked in business and brand management. If you haven't checked it out, it is called The Nintendo Revolution, How the Wii and DS Changed the Game. It's on my channel. You can have some of my bananas. Preach the banana. No, I can't call you the Banana King. My dad's the Banana King. My dad's been the king of bananas since I was a little kid. Blake, I would honestly appreciate your feedback on it because I think you'd like it, and I think you'd be surprised because it's nothing like I've done yet. But we're sitting here and talking. Let's just get the direct up. How about that? I have made an extreme. You ever make a cup of coffee so strong that after your first sip, you immediately get massive anxiety? Because that's where I'm at. What is that weird smell? Here we go. We want the chat on for this. Let's keep the chat off. The Banana Czar. I'll give you that. That's a very Eastern European title, and I feel like that's fitting for your background, you know. I got a red hue in my face because this thing is so red. Bruce the Banana Czar. It's official. I haven't yet, but nope. But is Pop Bananas called an applause? I'll take that. An applause of bananas. She did such a good job. She got in a pile. Blake, I typically do that too, and I don't know what it is. Because I don't really deal with anxiety, but I had this cup of coffee this morning, and like right away, I'm just like, there's probably other things at play, but this is just super strong. This is coffee that could strip grease stains off your driveway. Tommy, good morning. How are you? Tommy, you ready for that donkey dong? We're gonna get some donkey dong this morning. I'm calling it. It's not. Let me be clear. All of my predictions are based off of doing research on people who seem to have consistent credibility. So I'm trying to just keep my ear to the banana pile to give you that, you know, red giant wisdom that you all want. Also, Tommy, are we doing that D&D? Because I really want to do it. I'll come down that Thursday. That's the way I would like to play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't want to make a character. I don't want to care about like the next game. I just want to be a what do you call? A jack off. Thank you for subscribing. Whomever that was, please feed us the donkey. I just want to have drinks with my friends and see how weird I can make a D&D playthrough. And the fact that they would give us a already existing dungeon master to our ability makes me even more excited. Eeyore. Eeyore's a donkey, right? Eeyore's going to be in the new Donkey Dong. It's going to be called Donkey Dong Country 4. Is it called a one-shot? Oh, bother. Yeah, Blake, that's what it is. It's this local brewery in Pittsburgh that basically is having one-shots. You sign up with your team, you let them know your experience, and there's a accredited dungeon master there to guide you to do whatever you want. Yeah, I think I can't tell. If Ron, I think, said he's down. He has to wait though. Nick, I think's down. I think I'm gonna call myself Donkey Dong if we do it. I agree. I completely agree. It worked out that one time we had my my professor friend do it for us because he's been playing D&D since it came out. And the dude's a huge Tolkien and fantasy nerd and also game nerd too, which is awesome. This is let's see. I'm always nervous when I have these directs up because I'm like, is it gonna start? Do I have to refresh it? Yeah, that was things you don't expect to come out of your college career. Make friends with a professor of philosophy who one day comes down to your house to be your dungeon master with your friends from high school where you just hang out and drink in a basement. It was a lot of fun. I still get together for drinks with him probably once or twice a year up here, which is sad because I live less than a mile away from him. Jean-Claude Von Dorf, Monkdorf, I like it. I'm gonna somehow make my character either an Italian plumber or Donkey Dong. Honestly, though, what would you do if we do get a new? So here's the rumors right now, right? New F-Zero has been rumored for a while, and that's the potential thing we see today. There's been discussion that we will see a remake of a Wii game and a DS game that somehow are connected, which right away made me go, is it Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which was a popular series on the DS, and also maybe Donkey Kong Country Returns, which I'll be happy for, but I really want a new DK, you know? Plantita, how's your dad doing, Plantita? Last night before I went to bed, I did put him in my prayers, and then I read your message right after that, which made me happy, but I hope he's continuing to progress well. Jean-Claude Von Dorf. Tommy, did you see my my Instagram TikTok where I took the ending? Who here has seen The Master of Disguise? Pistachio Disguisey. I think it's one of the most underrated Dana Carvey films, one of the most underrated Happy Madison productions. The ending of that though, like I had the credits rolling and I was busy, then I look up and I'm like, what is going on? There was a you know, a person inside that doll the entire time. Needless to say, it basically was Super Mario without the mushroom. So I put that up. I was either expecting all my accounts to get banned or people to really like it, and so far it's been the latter. That movie is ridiculously silly. All I remember from it growing up was like, I'm not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. That's it. Thank you. Chris, how you doing, buddy? Chris, are we going to get that Donkey Dong? Yeah, that one. That's a crazy movie. Like the entire stereotype that like every single one of the Italian disguisey men have a very specific weakness, and it's women with rather large rear ends. And I told that to my wife, and my wife goes, that's accurate for Italians. I was like, excuse me? She's like, that just seems like an Italian thing. I was like, wow. All right. So apparently it's true. Oh yeah, that part too. It's like, geez. So that's my wife validated it. I don't know what to tell you. Makes me very happy, Plenty. You know, keep us posted. Let me know if there's anything I could do for you. I'm sure, but that's awesome news. That's 100% awesome news. They did just put it on Netflix, and that's why I watched it recently. But that's at the end of it. There's like a, you know, before the Marvel movies, this was the post-credit scenes that you really had to wait for. Oh, but yeah, it's a good movie. It's Jessica Simpson's in it. They put a lot of what do you call it? The Governor Jesse Ventura. A lot of people were in that film. I'm gonna turn the music off because I feel like it's gonna start soon. Of course, Plantita. Of course, always happy to do that. Let's go. I don't think there's gonna be a Nintendo Switch 2 announcement. I really don't. The reason being, I think when they do announce that, it's gonna be very close to the actual launch date, which seems like it's gonna be spring. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Donkey Dong. Major. Here we go. I'm pumped. Splatoon 3 DLC. I did think this was going to be talked about in my video, so it makes sense that they're going to cover it now. Plantito, we need to change that. Who here is still playing Splatoon 3? I can't tell if this is like a full-on like action campaign. It seems like it. So far, 1 for 1 on the Joyful's Arcade bingo card from Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Direct Predictions. Every time I'm right, Alex has to buy me a bunch of bananas. They've done that in the past, but that typically relates to hardware restraints and manufacturing restraints because it's such a surge of increased interest. With the Nintendo Switch, they released it outside of the holiday season in the springtime, which led to, by the time the demand was high for that holiday season, they were able to more easily satiate demand and still meet all of their goals. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that again. Shiny, how you doing? Like, they did that with the Nintendo Wii, and that was a really hard game console to get a hold of. And I think manufacturing lines are probably still suffering a bit after the pandemic, so I could see them wanting to buffer things again. This looks cool. I also would be surprised that they would announce anything that could kill the momentum the Switch has right now, right? They're at about 122 million, 125 million units sold. There's a potential for it to pass the DS. Okay, Splatoon 3 DLC. We knew
Hello,
it.
everyone.
Glad
I'm
to hear.
Shinya Takahashi, and I'll
Shinya
be your
Takahashi.
guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Your bow.
You just
I
saw
like that
a
they
new
bow.
trailer
It's
for
very
Wave
reverent.
2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors.
Okay, it's like a tower game.
Player DLC so it can be played over and over again.
Yep, okay. Tower.
It's planned
There's
to
other games that
release
have
in
that.
Spring 2024.
That's
so
cool.
Please look forward to it.
I might have to go back to Splatoon 3. Chris, are you playing
Okay,
Splatoon 3?
Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Donkey Dong. That might be a last announcement. There it is! Mario vs. Donkey
Toys are
Kong!
back in town.
There it is. Look
Donkey
at that.
Kong. Mario.
I just
the
said that.
rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo
Is
Switch
this a new
system.
game? This isn't a remake. This is a brand
Eyes
new
on the
game.
prize. Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
Stopped after 2. 2 for 2.
Each stage,
2 for 2 in
contraptions
predictions.
and other challenges await.
I've actually never played these games, but I
Observation
think I would
and
enjoy it.
action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap.
Sarge, how's it going?
That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious.
Yeah, they're bringing it
though,
back.
doesn't it?
Wasn't Donkey Kong
If Mario
on the
does
Game
this,
Boy? Well, it started off like a
Now we can
traditional
get
Donkey Kong
across.
arcade game. Kind of didn't it turn into this?
and safely grab the key.
We got the Donkey Dong. This is part 1 Donkey Dong. I think we're gonna get double Donkey
Platform
Dong.
Too high? Reach it with a handstand jump
There we are.
or a backflip. Like
Yes,
that.
I love Krusty's Funhouse. That was a great game on the Sega Genesis. I feel like that's a pretty rare game to get.
Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong.
This was
head
on the DS. Yes,
In
Donkey
this
Kong
updated
Jr.
version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys.
This is Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which
Mario
is
vs. Donkey Kong
based
launches on
on
Nintendo Switch
where they
February
took Donkey
16th.
Kong on the Game Boy.
Pre-orders begin today.
so
on
it
Nintendo
has those
eShop.
roots, but it's more of a puzzle platformer.
Save the Prince.
Okay,
and the
third-party
world.
games. Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the
This
Prince
game
of
looks
Persia
fantastic.
And restore the
I
world's
still don't understand why
balance.
this game got so much hate.
Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series.
Sarge, you gonna get it?
This game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments.
I don't
in
know
a
if I'm gonna get this on
mythological
Switch or
Persian-inspired
PlayStation. I'm not
world.
sure yet.
But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques. as well as time powers to best these hostile lands.
I just love Metroidvanias. You're really cool if we got a Castlevania DS collection.
Expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your
Chris, did you see this one
among
yet?
other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world.
I'm
and
more curious
defeat
about
the mythical beasts that
how it
stand in
plays,
your
but
way.
I imagine they
Get
would
ready to
make it
save
so
the
frame
prince
rate has
and
parity
discover
across the consoles,
mysteries
right?
of Mount Cath. When Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown launches
soon.
on the Nintendo Switch
I
system,
think January is when we get the
18th.
announcement of the new console,
You
by
can
the way.
receive the in-game
Late
Warrior
January.
Within outfit by pre-ordering
Sub-Zero
the game from
Mythologies
Nintendo
remake?
eShop.
I'll take that.
These games will help you chase your passions.
Donkey Kong?
Rev up for true arcade racing in
What is
Horizon Chase 2.
Oh, I've never played this
Speed
game.
through stunning environments.
gives me Cruisin'
each with
USA
its
vibes,
own
though.
Dynamic art style. While
Anyone play this?
overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock vehicles, courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to
Let me see,
4
Blake.
speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op
Pedal
or
to the
online.
metal.
Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2.
That's it, the
Launching on
GBA game.
Nintendo
I thought it was
Switch
DS, but you're
later
right. It was
today.
GBA. There was a Game Boy,
Warm
original
up
Game
for
Boy game.
musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music.
Wait a
to
second.
solve
Is this
puzzles
gonna have
and
Konami
battle
music?
bosses. Over 30
Could be,
thrilling
Sarge.
tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games.
Yeah, Oh, this
Up to
is
4 friends can battle it out in versus modes, or jam together in local or online play.
this is basically what they just did with
Super
that
Crazy
Square Final
Rhythm
Fantasy
Castle
game.
launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I could see that being something McConnell likes.
すごい絵日記書く
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo
To
diary.
be honest, these are the games that
On
have.
weekdays, you'll head to class, then
No
enjoy
interest.
family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting
Donkey
places.
Kong Jr. was a
like the
Game Boy
beach
game, and if I recall,
or an
Donkey
art
Kong
museum.
Jr., the first
In
level was
search
like
of
an
subjects to
OG Donkey Kong
photograph.
arcade game, right?
How will
But
you
then
spend your
after you
time
beat
with
that,
friends
it
and family?
basically turned into what
And
Mario
kind
vs.
of
Donkey
photo
Kong is.
diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya.
I could see Castle
Operation
Crashes with that
Memories
game.
Launches on
Plantita,
Nintendo
you're familiar
Switch
with
next
this?
Year. Mario's first
Oh wait, we already know
RPG
about this, but I'm
adventure
just very
returns.
excited about this. I hope they
The
tell us
Super
what type of
Mario
innovations
RPG
and
game is
quality of
back
life
with
improvements are bringing to
updated
it.
Graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features.
There it is.
Time your
I should
button
just run
presses with
these.
action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
Just like that.
Every successful action command
That's an anime,
will fill
right,
this
Plantita?
gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party,
What
the
if they
move will
bring
change,
Gino to
so
Smash
experiment
Brothers?
with different combos.
There's been rumors that we're going to get something updated for Smash because they've recently
During
restocked
your
a lot of the
adventure,
Super
you'll
Smash
encounter
Brothers Pro
bosses
controllers
with
and
colorful
amiibos.
personalities.
What if they're bringing Gino to
After
Smash
clearing the
finally?
game, you can fight some of them
Same here,
again.
Chris. Shiny, you should get it.
But these
It's not a game
powered-up
for me, but I
bosses
could see why they
aren't
make
gonna
it.
be easy.
PlayStation State of Play.
Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends.
I hope they
when
have some good games for that.
Super Mario RPG
Hope it's better than the
launches
last one.
on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th. Pre-orders
Perfect
are available
Thanksgiving
now
game.
on Nintendo eShop.
Perfect Thanksgiving game.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
What is this?
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in
Blood
search
Edward?
of him.
I
Once
wouldn't go there.
Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Huh. Puzzle game. This is like Resident Evil without the combat, it seems. There's people that must like this, right?
Can you see me?
She also meets
This
a
is
mysterious
Casper.
boy.
This is
What
Casper.
truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face.
Was a launch title for the DS? I don't remember that.
Who are you?
The games I had on the DS at
sequel,
launch was
Another
Super Mario
Code
Brothers
R,
64
Journey
DS.
into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story.
Sarge, is this the game you're gonna
Unravel
get?
both adventures, fully
This seems like a
enhanced for
Sarge game.
Nintendo Switch when Another Code
Casper, but
Recollection
anime. This
launches
is-
January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
The Casper movie was good, chat. I don't know if anyone remembers that.
Another Code Recollection includes 2 games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America.
Oh,
Both
so
games
it's a
are
port.
fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch.
There you go.
Please
That's
look
kind of
forward
cool.
to playing them early next year. Next, please take a look at this.
What is it? What is it? Is this the Peach game?
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it. But then,
Be curious if people play it to let me know. This is the Peach game, right?
the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage.
Uh-oh.
Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day.
Is this a fashion show game?
This perfect performance has become a
Peaches.
terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of
Huh.
Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
So is it RPG? Is it... What is
The
it?
ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach.
It's a pirate game.
By transforming, she can use fantastic
it's-
show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with
I
sensational
feel like that's something
swordplay.
they would have done in a Wario game, right? Where he transforms into a vampire.
Can Peach
Or...
save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable
Chat, who's gonna get this
artifacts
one?
From this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
Who did it? Princess Peach.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
Never heard that word.
The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school.
Right, Chris?
Become
Oh.
Kung Fu Peach and
Kung
take
Fu
it back from
Peach.
these foul fiends.
All right, now I'm sold. Is there going to be like
Many
a
other transformations
Hip-Hop
are
Peach?
just behind the curtain. The
Wario-vania?
stage is
Yes.
set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight.
That reminds me of that old Simpsons game with Bart.
Princess Peach
Bart's Nightmare.
Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch
March.
22nd. Pre-orders
That might be the
begin
last
today
first-party game
Nintendo
released on the
eShop.
Switch. I feel like that might be the case.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there
It's
are more
Wario.
transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Headlines. Okay, headlines are big, right? We want big headlines.
A new saga begins.
All right, I know this
A
series.
multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond.
Here we go.
There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient
War
puppets.
Games Peach. Ferris Bueller's
A
Peach.
witch disguised as a
Breakfast Club
schoolgirl
Peach.
to mask her identity.
Here, Alex, this is a new game for you.
Crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17
I would imagine this is
interconnected
also
worlds
announced
as
at
they strive to
Tokyo
achieve their
Game
goals.
Show. Like a lot of these games that we're going to see that
How
are in
the
third
story
party are going to be
unfolds
games
is
that
in
you
your
would naturally
hands.
see at Tokyo Game
The
Show, which comes
choices
up
you
in a few
make
days.
can unlock
And I wouldn't be
different
surprised if they
paths,
announced this
more
in the
than ever
PlayStation State of
before
Play
seen
later
in the
today as
Saga
well.
franchise.
Simple Princess Peach was on the DS,
Fight
right?
in timeline battles.
I was trying to think of the last one they did for
turn
Peach.
order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Should have bought that
The
square stock.
Legendary Raider returns.
That looks like the original Tomb Raider. What the
First
heck?
3 Tomb Raider games,
What?
all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one.
I did not
daring
expect
collection.
that.
As the fearless archaeologist Lara Croft, you'll
Wow.
travel the world and
Do they
face
change
off
the
against
gameplay
deadly
mechanics?
foes and even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous
I
quests
could never
spanning
play these
different
games growing up.
countries
I'd
and
struggle with the
mythologies.
controls.
Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time.
I can't tell which one's a
This
remaster or
faithfully
not.
remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions
Right,
and
huh.
secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time.
Alex.
Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered.
That's gotta come
starring
to the
Lara
play-
Croft,
that's gonna be the
launches on
headline at the
Nintendo
State of
Switch
Play
system
today.
February 14th.
Yeah, if they
Pre-orders
change the
begin
controls,
today
I would
on
be interested.
Nintendo
But that's the
eShop.
same with the Metal Gear Solid remasters are doing too.
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Chat, Danny DeVito is going to be the voice of Pikachu. We're going to find that out today.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim
Can someone just take this
investigate
trailer
various cases
and put sound
while
bites from
searching
Danny
for
DeVito
Harry,
and It's Always
Tim's
Sunny in
missing
Philadelphia and Pikachu's voice?
father. Tim interviews people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon
Has anyone
to
played the other
broaden
game, the
scope
original
of their
game?
Investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls
Game
with
unplayable.
Luxray.
0 out of 10. You should never have released it.
Can Tim and Pikachu solve
don't
all
really
the
understand what type of
mysteries
game
and
this
find
is.
Harry?
Prude.
Find out when
Prude, prude,
Detective
prude.
Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch
I
October
need to
6th.
rewatch that movie. That movie was
Pre-orders are
really
available
good.
now on
Kind of a
Nintendo
predictable
eShop.
ending, but an ending that still made my heart feel warm in general.
This game's a real toot.
It doesn't help that
Raise your
sound.
brass for the quirky rhythm game Trombone Champ.
This was
Play the notes in time.
This was
with the
popular-
music as best you can.
what did this originally release on? This was
But
popular a
how
few
you
months
play that
ago.
horn is up to you.
Is this a PC game?
You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The controls
The
are
fact that they said toot
pretty
and the
unique.
trumpet sounds
And
like that.
mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park.
What?
Honk your way through nearly 50
Meme game on
songs
PC.
spanning various genres.
It's interesting
from
that they're using the
classical to
IR
electronica
camera that way,
and
though.
Everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can
Oh,
band
no.
together in local multiplayer.
Oh no.
Trombone Champ slides.
They're
onto
doing my
Nintendo
Italian
Switch
culture disservice
later
there,
today.
Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Did we
Battle
hear
your way
anything
to
about that,
victory
chat? What do you
in
think?
these Nintendo Switch games.
Still got like 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale
Are these
brawler.
MOBAs?
Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow.
NC Soft sounds like the
or
most
shove 'em
like.
off the collapsing terrain to win.
Is it just NetSoft?
Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing.
Tommy, you want to have a Tooth Fest
Battle
next time we all
Crush
get
is free
together?
to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch.
Huh, has anyone
next
heard of
spring.
this game
A closed
before?
beta test will be available this October.
They massacred it.
Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your
Toot Fest
mercenaries
won it
with
for
the
me.
best gear and
I'm
skills
sorry,
to
the
claim
child in me
victory
can't.
and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together
This is
across
the Baldur's Gate
vast
3 port we
world.
really wanted to the
War
Switch.
Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. Run and gun.
Contra?
In this reimagining of the beloved
What?
NES classic, Contra.
What?
Blast
Okay.
through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of
Oh,
weapons
this has
to
me
crush
interested.
the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pickup and play
I loved Contra
controls
growing up.
and a variety of difficulty options.
It's one of the hardest games I ever played.
Reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features new weapons, enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode.
Konami's trying to do things, I
Operation
guess.
Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch
Galuga?
system early next year.
Galuga. That's a fun word.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
What is this? Fire Emblem?
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith.
No.
Of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again.
What is this?
Ring of legend.
This kind of
lighting
looks
its
cool.
path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage.
Cornea.
Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to
They
purify
had me, now they're
evil.
losing me.
Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk
That
it.
art design's really cool. I'm not
Walk
gonna
it I
lie.
will, Mother.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and
Like the
lead
big swords.
liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters.
Right?
From
Something
humans
tactics.
and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair.
The
which hang
unicorn
heavy
ring
over
from
our home.
Cornea, though. That's the part
Take
that.
days,
Ooh,
months,
good looking food.
or even years. But I shall see the duties of
This
my
game looks
bloodline
interesting.
fulfilled.
Atlas.
It is a new
and
Atlas game.
Vanillaware
Oh, wow.
Present the
Vanillaware.
rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs.
That's a bold claim.
Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
Everything but the name. Another thing I told you, we're gonna get a release date for this Dark Moon port. They said 2024, but I'm surprised it's not coming out this Halloween. Charlie Day is gonna be voicing Luigi. I never played
Luigi's
Dark Moon.
Mansion 2 HD. Welcome to Evershade
Yeah, I
Valley,
agree.
a place that's screaming and teeming
I love the
with
music.
the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out.
Never a good sign.
Time for some mansion mayhem.
Tommy.
No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device.
It doesn't look like
Poltergeist.
it's upgraded as much as Luigi's
Use
Mansion
it to
3
light up
is. This
dark
looks like
areas,
a
vacuum
step
up
between the
objects,
3DS game and
interact
Luigi's Mansion
with
3.
the
Luigi's Mansion 3 is a gorgeous
It's a
game on
handy
the
tool
Switch.
for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the
This is
strobe
Alan
ball,
Wake gameplay,
then
by the way.
vacuum them up.
Same thing in Alan Wake.
You can even grab multiple ghosts at once.
Gotta grab the goalies.
In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab,
If they ever made a
broken
Mario
down clock
Mansion,
factory
I
that's
feel
full
like
of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path.
Ghostbusters but Mario.
Can Luigi summon his
Oh, I don't
courage
like
and
this fighter.
save the day?
Oh, there's always that big. That's the
Looking for
ghost
other
that's in
ghost
charge.
hunters? Up to 4 players online can
More
do some
co-op.
exercise
Online
across
gameplay.
different multiplayer modes.
Interesting.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD
Release date?
creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
That seems like such a weird time to release that
that?
game.
Next, we
Right?
have 2 announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video.
Donkey Dong. Donkey Dong. Or Fire Emblem. What is this? What is this?
What's
What is-
that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the
top of the
roof
building.
the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
That's pretty
The
cool.
official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Chat, we gotta go to Kyoto.
At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well.
I agree with that,
and we
Sarge.
plan to finish up by March 2024. We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned.
All right, so something else related to
Next,
a core
we'd like
Nintendo
to share
brand.
some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd.
I'm surprised they're
And
still doing
figures of
amiibos.
Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024. And finally, we have a new Amiibo figure to announce.
What is a new amiibo? I
The
knew it!
DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Sora.
from Kingdom Hearts.
We got some
is
Smash
on the
news.
way.
We got
With the
some
release
Smash
of
news.
Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros.
That's it then, no
Ultimate in
Geno.
Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next year. That's all for today's Amiibo announcements.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
There you have it. Something F-Zero related, right? F-Zero GX remake? F-Zero GX remake or a brand new F-Zero game?
First
What is it?
F-Zero game
Oh, this is the first one on this one.
returns as a 99-player battle royale.
What? Oh.
F-Zero 99.
That's actually smart.
Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game.
This looks crazy.
Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash
Do
into
they give us
pilots or
this and a
guardrails.
brand new
If
F-Zero
it hits
game, though?
zero, you're out.
Sorry, Dorothy. Go back
Need
to
avoid
Kansas.
collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost.
Okay, okay.
You can
Yeah, this
also
looks like it would be
collect
fun.
super
Bet this
sparks,
comes
which
out today.
appear when machines
Bet
collide
this drops today.
to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position.
But here's the question.
Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Dorothy sucks. I feel like they would release this to... Oh, wow. Wild Goose? Fire Stingray? Wild Goose sounds like Alex's nickname in college.
99
Tom
players,
Turbo. Tommy's already
one
playing.
winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively
Win.
for active Nintendo Switch
of course,
online
but win.
members later today.
Boom! Told ya. There it is. That's something you do.
More than 30 years after its original release,
They gotta do more with it.
F-Zero is back as a battle royale game.
They gotta do more with
This
it.
title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online.
I don't think those 99 games really typically do.
We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
They're not doing it, though.
One little hero,
Oh, no.
one humongous problem.
Oh, man. This is what Alex had on his
Welcome
list.
to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party
Yeah, I might
gets
try
a
it
little
tonight.
too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you.
Why did the
and your
party get
knitting
too
magic
wild?
to
Are they gonna
stitch
tell
Vandal
us?
City back together.
This could be a cool
Journey
game for people
across
that
the
like
land
Stardew
to
Valley.
gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals.
Someone brought
As you
tequila to the
continue
party.
gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Vandal Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo
I didn't
Switch
realize that's a League of
next
Legends
year.
thing. I gotta give props to Riot to doing that
Wait,
with their IP.
Did you hear that? Join best friends, Nunu and Willem, on a journey across the frozen wilds
Go on,
of
get.
the Freljord. Jump,
This is also a
climb,
League of Legends game, right?
And sled your way through a beautiful yet
That actually looks
treacherous
pretty
land,
decent.
where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches.
They've released
on
a
the
ton
Nintendo
of games,
Switch
and so
system
far they've
November
done.
1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
They're trying to find out ways to get people attracted to their
Let's
main game.
move into formation.
Okay, more WarioWare details.
Doesn't feel like a prize.
Greetings. Welcome to the island.
This is my spirit
This
animal.
tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
I like it. I like
The
it.
micro games will come one after another.
This
so
looks
look
like a
alive.
cool twist on WarioWare.
Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by
Wario
Medusa.
White Lotus.
Freeze.
Or
Nice, Brute.
settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games
This is something
and
you can't-
multiplayer modes aplenty.
Is that a hot dog or a
Everyone's
squid?
in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on
I could see
Nintendo
that. I
eShop.
could see that. Was that a popular one in the grand scheme of things?
A heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead
Okay.
an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion.
Ah, I was waiting for the sequel to this game,
Meet
right?
Noah, a humble villager.
What is this? The spiritual
Sing, an
inspiration
officer
for
from
this
the Empire,
series. What is it? It's
and
that.
Marissa,
It's a
a forest
PlayStation
guardian.
game.
These three
forget the
band
name of
together
it.
to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can
They're
join their
remastering
cause.
the first and second one.
This is your
Suikoden?
home base, known as
Yeah.
the headquarters.
I
As allies join you,
think the teams that
additional
making the Uden
facilities will become
Chronicles
available.
games were
You'll be able to tend crops,
worked
open
on or were
shops,
inspired by the
and more.
Suikoden games.
Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between
This could be
your
something you
heroes.
like, Alex. Any RPG fans out there?
Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle
Eiyuden
100 Heroes
Chronicles.
launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
Could see that.
Participate in some pixel-perfect play.
Pixel perfect.
Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel
Okay.
world in this paid DLC for Eastward.
I was gonna say, Eastward
Help
was already
Sam
a
and
game.
John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock, whip up culinary delights for your neighbors, and restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story.
I've never played Eastward, so I have no
Eastward,
idea what it is.
Octopia
But I typically
ventures
like
onto
games by
Nintendo
Chucklefish.
Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove
Wargroove, right?
in this sequel
Wargroove
to
2.
Wargroove. Charge
Okay.
across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new mouse folk
Who here all
faction.
played the new Fire
The
Emblem game from
Bari.
start to finish? I feel like
Plus,
overall
you can now
people were
supercharge your commander's
people enjoyed
group
it, but
to
they
unleash
didn't like it as much as
devastating
Three
attacks.
Houses.
Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online.
Rome. I feel
Or
like Wargroove
create
could
and share your own cutscenes
could
and
capitalize on some of that
campaigns.
disappointment.
Wargroove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
Oh wow,
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
that surprises me. Oh, the sushi
Dive
game.
and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure Dave the Diver.
Oh, Denkrut.
Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu.
I've heard this game is good.
To the clamoring customers at your sushi
Some people
restaurant.
really love it, and some people kind of go,
Explore an
not for me.
ever-changing underwater world to find the best.
But it makes sense they're putting it on the
ingredients and strive
Switch.
to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh, wow. Very smart.
The final wave is racing in. Here's a sneak peek
People
at Wave
people don't
6,
really like the
final
game
wave of
design,
the
I
Mario
guess,
Kart
like
8
the
Deluxe Booster
sushi
Course
part
Pass
and the
DLC
underwater part, but I
from
guess
the
this
Mario
story
Kart
goes
Wii
really
game,
crazy.
Daisy Circuit. More
Like-
returning characters are also being added in Wave 6.
Diddy!
From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong.
That's my boy.
From Mario Kart Wii,
Funky.
Funky Kong.
All right. I'm about to be a Diddy Kong main.
And from the Mario Kart Tour game,
Pauline.
Pauline. And also, Peachette.
Baby Peach? Is that who Peachette is? Like teenager Peach?
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
they
game
announce the courses
drives
yet?
onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
For those that are in the
DLC
family
can also
plan,
be
that's
purchased on its own.
it's nice.
Something new is among us.
They just announced they're ending Mario Kart Tour as well soon. Wait, what? Is it a new map? That is an infectious fungal disease right there. Very sus. New map, I guess. There you go. Wow. The fungal. Fungal.
This new map for Among Us is free. and
Yeah,
launches
Among Us,
this
Last of Us,
October.
Plantita, exactly. Interesting.
What did you think?
It's like maybe one or
Thanks
two
for
more
sticking with us
announcements.
this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced
Maybe-
Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September.
Super Mario Wonder, Super
Let's
Mario
take a look.
RPG. What are they gonna wrap it up with? The DLC. I forgot that's coming out. Pikmin 1 and 2 physical. Wonder is gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for that. And that. Like, I don't care what people say about how this direct went. Nintendo's fall lineup is still stellar. I am surprised they're not giving us an update on Metroid Prime or Metroid Prime remakes. But I still think we're gonna get a Wii remaster as well, and it might be Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think so.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement.
Here it is.
Please take a look.
Is it Donkey Kong related? Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door remake? That's it, right? Boom! I said that in my last video. I said you might see this game. This is a Wii game, right? Or was it a GameCube game? Thousand Year Door is, from what I understand, considered to be one of the best Paper Marios out there. I was not a fan of the Origami King. But if you look at my thumbnail for direct predictions, I'd put that in a case on the Switch. Makes me a little uncomfortable right there, but I'm interested in this game because I want to get into the Paper Mario series. I just didn't like Origami King. Mario, you shouldn't be kissing fungus. It's a great way to get an infection. There it is. Full-on remake. When's the release date?
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube,
Okay.
will return with enhanced graphics.
I thought we would
Whether you
get
played
Country
the original
Returns.
Or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing
I'm
this
excited for
adventure
that.
in a paper world starring
I'm excited
Mario
for
and
that.
friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Wasn't exactly 45 minutes, but all right. All right. Robot Love. Robot Love is not something I believe exists, but I thought that was a good direct. Ex Machina Peach. Yeah, so good direct. Like, had a lot of predictions correct there based on the leaks, so that's awesome. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Donkey Dong, I'm excited for. Paper Mario Remake, F-Zero 99. And I mean, they really didn't have to announce much more because this fall looks fantastic. But I do gotta go because I am technically, you know, a professional consultant, and I got a doctor's appointment here at 11:15 as well. So love you all. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll get some stuff up and edited here in a little bit, maybe before my appointment. Oh yeah, what are we gonna do with all those bananas? I don't know. Put it in Mario Donkey Kong. We have to ask Shiny, are we able to use bananas for trade-in credit to pre-order Mario vs. Donkey Kong? Are we? It's a bushel of bananas equivalent to about $7, I'm pretty sure. All right, I gotta go. Thanks again, everyone. Thanks again. If you haven't watched the new video, Nintendo Revolution, please check it out. I think you Nintendo fans will enjoy it. I hear you, Shani. I hear you. I'm surprised a little bit too because of what I had expected wise, but I think Paper Mario is Thousand Year Door is pretty big. Pretty big. So, all right. No banana trade-in credit. I'm a little upset, but I'm going to have to start my own currency then. If you find the right guy, if you find Donkey Dong working